2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Welcome to Texas. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in your backyard. Well, very close to it anyway, San Antonio, Texas. And this golf course, TPC San Antonio, was designed by Greg Norman, and it's got plenty of challenges, hasn't it?
It certainly does. I got to say, Greg Norman must have been in a slightly cranky mood when he designed this golf course, because it is so difficult. There's not a lot of rough, but once you miss the fairways, there's all sorts of damage to be had. Anyone can remember Kevin Na in the 16? I do. I was playing right behind him. We thought we had lost him. We thought maybe the Coyotes came and dragged him away, but he finally came out after about 12 whacks, made a 16, and on he went. I have to say, this is the most challenging golf course I've played on tour, especially when it gets windy. It's very tough, it's challenging, but when it doesn't blow, it can be a lot of fun. All in all, you better bring it. Either that or the golf course is going to get the best of you. But best of all, if you survive and you're the champion after 72 holes, they give you a nice pair of boots. Yeehaw! Giddy up, y'all!
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Getting ready to play their third.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Didn't have to sweat that power putt. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
An absolute beauty here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Well, this should find the short grass. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. This one is headed to the right. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, that hole's behind you now. He's currently tied for first. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the fifth, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm down on the 7th hole right now, guys. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
That's an awful error. Going with the hybrid. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9, here we are at the 7th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And back to the course with the live action. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
Looking better.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 8th. That was wonderfully done. And here we are with the third shot.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. It's tracking. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Well struck. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Down here on the 11th hole, and Kuchar's just getting ready to hit. 39 feet to the hole.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt from that distance. Shame it didn't drop. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Opting for the 4-iron here. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. That's well holed. He sits in 1st position. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at -4, currently in the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. John, you're down there. What's happening?
I'm down on the 13th hole. This is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Nicely holed, and for par. And now 4 under for the day. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And he needs this to save par. Go on, get in the hole. And down she goes. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. From around 140 yards here. A quality shot, that. Putting for birdie. That's frustrating. If you can make this one, it's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Just down here on the 14th. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
Time to play from the bunker. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. 7 feet to the cup. I like the look of this. Well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Let's head to the 15th for another highlight. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. Lining up for his second. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And here we are with their 4th. Didn't that look good for a long time? So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Let's return to live play now. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Woo, back there, horsey. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Currently 4 under for the event.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Lining up the birdie putt here. Looking really good. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Why not take another look at that effort? No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now that finds him in first place. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. That's heading for the fairway. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, any victory in the Lone Star State is one hurt joy. Congratulations to our Valero Texas Open winner.
I gotta say, this was a tough, a hard-earned victory. The conditions out there this week were brutal all around, and they know it. And I gotta say that I'm a little jealous right now, Luke, because the champion gets a nice pair of boots, and a beautiful, sexy pair of boots they are. A little jealous, but, you know, I got a bunch of pair of my own too.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Hello there, my name is John and I'm glad to have your company. I see you've chosen the Pearl Mountain Golf Club today. Beautiful alpine views out there. Let us grip and rip our first drive down the middle and we'll take it from there. It's tidy. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Looks like about 150 yards to go. Maybe a little too strong on this. Going with the 9-iron. And it looks like around 135 yards out for him. This is what our third shot's looking like. Coming through with the chip. This next putt will be for his birdie. Ooh, close. And a 7-foot putt for him. And that one goes for birdie. And that one goes in for the bird. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And after the first hole, it's even par. Nicely done. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, let's pop this in the fairway. Nice. All right, let's see how he does. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. Second shot here on hole number 2. I think I lost it. Oops. They're going with the driver off the turf, I guess. And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. Here's their 3-wood. Setting up for our third shot.
Well, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though. All right, we're in the first cut here. Let's chip this bad boy on the green.
And if he sinks this, that's for eagle. And that will drop. He's got a 10-foot putt here. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. And a decent putt. On this hole, we've got this left for par. This one's tracking. That's what we needed in there for par. And you'll stay right there at even par after that one. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This tee shot should play. All right, you're going to put this in the fairway. And here's a look at their 5-iron. This approach is heading left. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. Going a bit left of the pin. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. Coming in for a landing here on the green. And this is your third shot. Oh! And that took some serious concentration to pull a shot like that off. Well done from the sand. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. Right by the hole. And his bogey putt. Oh, man. 6-foot putt for him.
And that one will drop for the bogey.
Good stroke. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And after that one, you'll go up to even par. Okay, let's see what you got here. Ooh, this one might be going a bit long. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. I've taken out the 3-wood on this one. It's looking nice. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Shot's looking good. And here's our second shot on the 4th. And the shot goes down. Fantastic shot. If you sink this, you could save par. All right, well done. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. Oh, man. If he sinks this, he's got par. And that putt will drop. And this will be for his bogey. You are currently sitting right at even par. Oh, looking good off the tee. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. This could roll into the rough, I think. Okay, next stop, fairway, right? And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This one's fairway bound.
Okay, we are in the rough, and we are deep down into it, so take that into account here. Might need to club up. Okay, back on the fairway. This is good stuff here.
Well, you don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the turf. Bold. And he's got about a deuce and a half, I'd say, to get to that pin. And here's a look at their hybrid. Heading to the deep stuff here. This was leaning to the right. Okay, here's our third shot. All right, kick left. Well, you can't hit all the greens. Setting up here for your fourth shot. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. Oh, great ball. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? Well done. And a 5-foot putt for him. And the par putt will drop. And that putt will drop for birdie. All right, score is coming down to even par after that one. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, let's send this little ball on its way. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. And he's got around 150 or so to the pin. This one's looking good. Taking this one with the 8-iron. This one's your third. He's got a long putt to contend with here. What will happen? Ooh. And 22 feet out for him. And it drops. Okay, par putt coming up. There it is. And he's putting this one for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And that one will drop for par. And that's going to keep you at even par. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Okay, let's give it a nice big smash. That's not going to be good. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. Taking this one with the 9-iron. This one's looking good. Okay, third shot. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. He's got 16 feet to the cup from here. And here we go. He's putting for the par. And the putt will drop. And this next putt for him is for birdie. Okay, and this one to save the hole. Okay, good job on this one. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that'll do. And you're at even par currently. Going with the 9-iron. This one's heading for it. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Nice. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. And that one drops for the birdie. And that putt will drop. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Well played. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. Nice little putt. And that'll keep you at even par. Looks like this one's in the fairway. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Let's put this ball down in the fairway. I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough though.
Okay, you are in the rough, and just so you know, you are deep down in the rough.
Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. And he's hitting from the rough.
And holing that one out with the chip. Very nicely done.
Here's a 7-foot putt. And that's your par. And a 5-foot putt for him.
For the birdie.
And that'll drop. Good job on that one. That's going to bring your score down to even par. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, let's haul off and just smash this next drive. Whoops. And from the fairway sand, my worst fears realized, heading to the bunker. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And look at this, taking the driver off the turf. This is what our third shot's looking like. Bit of distance left to the hole, but hey, we're not in a bunker, so happy days. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down. And that will drop. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. Went right by. He's a long ways out here with this next putt. Hopefully, maybe he misses. This one's just a 3-footer. All right, moving forward. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Okay, time to get out the scorecard. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Here's a 3-wood. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. And that approach was a bit wayward. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Nice. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here. Ooh. And a 9-foot putt for him. For the birdie. That's going to do just nicely. He's got a 3-footer here. Okay, that putt's done. Okay, even par at the moment. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Okay, let's plunk her in the fairway.
Looks like he's got around 145 yards to go here. And here's their 8-iron. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Looks like this will be on the dance floor. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. This one's gonna need to bite.
Yeah, figured as much.
And this is our third shot. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's gonna do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's gonna happen. And this is his attempt at birdie. And it drops. He's got a 9-footer here. Okay, time to finish this one off. And with that, we will move on to the next. Okay, you're going to stay right there at even par after that one. Well, this tee shot should work. And let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay, let's put this ball out there.
Oh man, heading to the bunker. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Nailing another approach. Nice. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. And that one will drop. 1 under par if you can sink this. There we go. Here's his 6-foot putt. For the bird. All right, let's see how he does. Going with the 9-iron. Looks like this one's heading for the green. I don't know, this one could go either way. Might be a bit too aggressive on that one. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Good job. And 14-foot putt for him. Right by the hole. And for him, this will be for the birdie. Ooh, close. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Okay, good stuff. And sinking this next putt will be for his par. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Okay, send this ball away.
Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. Oh, I was way off. That didn't end up in the fairway at all, did it? Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this.
Well, I'm just glad to be out of the deep stuff. This is good.
And as he sets up, he's looking at around 225 yards to the pin. Five iron on display for this one. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And the approach heading to the left. Setting up for our third shot. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle. He's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. And pay attention, this next putt's for his eagle. He could learn a thing or two. 7-foot putt for him. For the birdie. This putt's going. Good stroke in the hole for a par. And a 5-foot putt for him. And in the hole. It's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Nice, this could be good. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Okay, let's give this ball a smash. This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. That was a sweet little chip in there for eagle. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. And that putt drops. He's setting up for a birdie here. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Have a good tee shot. Oh, might have overshot this one. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Oh, nicely done. And let's take one more look at that. He's got a 16-footer. All right, this next putt's for his par. And that one will drop. And a 7-foot putt for him. And this next putt's for his par. And a nice putt. And that has kept you at 2 under par. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway. Heading towards that bunker. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. All right, let's get out of this sand. That was a clean bunker shot. Got a good amount of distance on it. I think we can recover here. I'm gonna pull for him here out of the rough. Let's see what happens. And this is your 3rd shot.
Very nice.
He's setting up for an eagle here. Oh, great ball. This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out. Sink this and you get down to 3 under par. Oh, rolled right by. And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. Ooh. This one's for birdie. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
All right, let's finish up. This has been fun.
And today you get to finish your round off dropping the putt for putt.
And coming in at 2 under for your final score. Good job out there.
And with that, I will leave you with this. My heartfelt gratitude for picking the game up in the first place. And thanks again for taking me around the course with you today. We'll see you. Hello there, my name is John, and welcoming you to the course. And just a small, little bite-sized course. Let's do it. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. Hey there, and welcome back to your previous round on this course. We are starting today on the first hole. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K21. And today we have a one-hole special ready to go. It's time to get on our horse. Let's pop that drive into the fairway and be on our way. We'll take those all day. Okay, second shot here on the first. Hello there, my name is John, hoping everything is going just great for you. And today we have a par 5 first hole. Let's get out there and have some fun. Hello there, my name is John, looking forward to today. And this is just one hole on this course. Well, cork that first drive into the fairway and we'll take it from there. Hello there, my name's John. I hope you're doing well, and it looks like you've chosen a nice, tidy, small little course. This shouldn't take too long. Let's see what happens. And second shot here on the first. My name's John, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K21. We're playing for skins today, and no stakes, monetarily speaking. No coin on the table today. Just playing for points, just playing for fun. Let's load up and fire this into the fairway and take it from there. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Second shot here on the first. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. All right, this putt for the skin. Oh, I feel for you. That eagle would have been sensational. All right, you need this putt to carry the hole. All right, there was a two-way tie on that last hole, so anything remaining on the table will be split evenly amongst the pair of you. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Good job on that one. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, that was well done. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt is going to break to the right, so you're going to have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the left stick to adjust your aim before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Not quite. Let's try that again. Nice work. And with that, you are ready to... Hello and welcome to this lesson where we will talk about clubs and shot types. I am going to show you how to make the most of what's in your golf bag with a few simple tricks. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge, then just pop this shot onto the green. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now, to begin your putt, pull back on the right stick. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Now, getting your putt strength just right comes down to feel at the end of the day, and each green can... Well, you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt is going to break to the right, so you're going to have to aim to the left to compensate. Well done on that lesson. And with that, you are ready to tear it up out there on the green. Hello and welcome to this lesson where we will talk about clubs and shot types. I am going to show you how to make the most of what's in your golf bag with a few simple tricks. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge, then just pop this shot onto the green.